What's up, guys? Today I'm going to be talking about something kind of important. Yes, my hair is gone. That's not really relevant right now. If you don't know already, there's a girl named Leda Monster Bunny. That's not her real name. She quit YouTube, and this is kind of a big deal because she was a fairly big YouTuber. I'd say she was probably maybe the biggest female emo YouTuber. So, a lot of people might not understand why she quit, and I guess that's reasonable because you would have to be a YouTuber to kind of understand this. There's this thing that I can only describe as YouTuber depression, and it's when you just simply don't want to make videos. You get kind of depressed, and you almost like feel guilty whenever you see your channel because you know you don't want to upload and you know there's people who want you to upload. And I've been through this. I'm currently kind of coming out of this cuz I've not been making very many videos even though I could. I feel like I don't want to, and I feel like it's too much stress and too much to handle. So yeah, YouTubers have to deal with that, and a lot of people don't really understand this. And I can see myself in Lita, and I'm not sure if I'm even pronouncing her name right. I've always called her Lita. I've known about her for a while. I don't actually necessarily watch her, but she deleted her entire account, like just simply deleted it. And I think the reason why is she was obviously under a lot of pressure by people because uh being emo, you just get this sense of ridicule against you just because you dress in an emo way. You don't even necessarily need to cut yourself. I don't even think that's really what emo is, or at least that's not what I see it as. I think it's more of like a way you dress yourself and the way you act. But yeah, she got a lot of haters, and that's to be expected. But eventually you start wondering, like, why am I even doing this? You start wondering if it's even worth it, and a lot of people don't see it being worth it. And it's not necessarily that they don't like their audiences. Like, she said when on her last video that she was really missing, she would miss them all of her audience, and that isn't she doesn't not like them because she's leaving. She's just leaving because she can't deal with it. And a lot of YouTubers actually go through this, but we don't talk about it. Cinnamon Toast Ken actually did talk about it, and after he made his video, I was going to make one about this, but I didn't really want to because it would be too depressing, and I don't want to be depressing. And yeah, it's a little bit complicated, to be honest. But uh, YouTube isn't for everyone, but I wouldn't say it's just YouTube isn't for everyone, but I wouldn't say it's just certain people who can't handle it. I think it's just people who can handle it a little bit better, but I think we all have been in the place where we get YouTuber depression. And of course, especially with small YouTubers like me who get like 7,000 subscribers, and they've been doing YouTube since 2010, that's really hard for someone to keep going because it feels like you're not really getting much back. I mean, if you look at my equipment, let me just turn the camera a little bit. First of all, I got this nice little microphone thing that cost me like $60. It wasn't that expensive, but I'm not including this camera. But you see this huge TV, that computer, that extra camera, and like all this stuff that I put into just to make videos, and I don't even really have that big of an audience. And sometimes it makes me wonder, like, why did I buy all that stuff? Why am I even trying? So I think it's something you guys need to kind of take into consideration, that not all YouTubers are all happy, and um it's not that easy to be a YouTuber. There is a lot of stress, and it's like with YouTube, like normal people can kind of feel famous on here, and of course they're not really usually that famous. But like with me, like I've only got like 7,000 subscribers, but I've still got people who are like, oh my god, I love you so much. And that's kind of hard for a lot of people to deal with because I mean they're just normal people and they're treated like celebrities, and they're like, no, I'm just a normal person. And it's kind of hard, and a lot of people can't really adjust to it. So yeah, I don't think Lita will be making any more videos, so I wouldn't really expect her to. but maybe she will someday. But it's definitely sad to see a fellow YouTuber leave, and especially one that's very close to me, like very similar to me, and that would be like my best friend quitting YouTube, Trevor, and it's very depressing to see other YouTubers quit like that, and it kind of shocks a fellow YouTuber to watch that because you kind of see yourself in that situation. You're like, wow, I hope I never have to leave my audience. And there have been times when I almost have. If you watch my vlogging channel, you can see me vlogging and talking about how I don't think it's worth it anymore, and it's really sad. And I think people need to be a little bit more encouraging rather than kind of asking and expecting people to kind of make videos for them and entertain them. Because I know as a YouTuber, as I get more popular, more people start to use me rather than be friends with me, and it's really difficult in real life situations. I've been trying to keep my real life and my YouTube life away from each other because when you're a YouTuber, people like expect you to like put them in your videos and then like make them famous. And that happens to me all the time. People are like, "Hey, we should make a video together." And I'm like, "Do I know you?" And like, "Nope." It's just like they expect me to do things for them and they think that I'm just some ticket to fame, and that's not what I am. And I don't like that, to be honest. People coming up to me and being like, I mean, it's different if someone came up to me and was like, "Hey, you have a nice YouTube channel." I'd be like, "Thank you." But they're like, "Hey, you should make a video with me and this and that." I'm just like, why? People start to not really like you in the real world and rather just want you for what you have. And that is pretty difficult. That might have been why she actually quit, because she was pretty popular. I'm sure there were a lot of people who were like, "Oh, hey, you should make a video with me. Hey, you're this and that." It's like I don't. Can we not talk about my YouTube channel? Can we just be people, or am I just not a person to you? So yeah, there's a lot of stress to this, and I assume that's why she quit. Unless like I don't know, maybe I'm completely wrong. Maybe someone's like, "Oh, if you don't quit, I'll kill you." But I don't think that's it. But I think it was just definitely YouTuber depression because I can tell when I see that because I've seen a lot of other YouTubers go through this, and it's sad, really. So I'm just gonna leave it at that. I don't even know why. I just wanted to use this microphone because I wanted to test it. I hope it's not too low quality. I'm gonna be using these for my gaming videos and whatnot. But if you get anything from this video, I know it's just kind of a rant and I just went all over the place. I didn't really have a necessary, and I didn't necessarily have a goal for this video. I just kind of wanted to rant about why I think she quit and why I think you guys should be a little bit more helpful to YouTubers who are going through a depression, because a lot of us do go through really deep depressions and we don't actually show it on YouTube. And it's YouTube's it's letting ordinary people pretty much become famous, and it's very hard for that to happen because like it's hard to stay true to yourself and be happy as the person you are. So I hope you guys just take that in consideration. I'll just leave it there. I love you guys. I only have one hand. Bye.